Castlevania, Circle of the Moon, originally for the Game Boy Advance, and still available on the Wii U eShop for $7.99. When first released, it was a launch title for the Game Boy Advance, and was easily the best reason to own a Game Boy Advance. It follows in the footsteps of Symphony of the Night being a Metroidvania-style game. Its graphics are distinct from any other Castlevania because it is one of the few Castlevanias to not reuse sprites from any other previous Castlevania, instead opting for its own unique art style. This means that while enemies might share the names of older enemies, they might behave and look drastically different. For example, flea men go from being one of the most annoying enemies to ever exist to being a complete joke in this game. There is a huge map in this game, and it is slowly opened up to you as you gather items, almost from the very beginning. Starting with boots that let you run with a double tap, you quickly gain the ability to double jump, tackle stones, wall jump, and eventually push boxes out of the way, and so forth. In addition to all the mobility items, you have your trusty whip to take out enemies, and the standard suite of Castlevania sub-weapons at your disposal. This game has another unique feature in the form of the card system. You have action and attribute cards that are randomly dropped by enemies, which means you probably won't find the whole deck. At least not without the use of a guide, but most of the combinations are highly situational, with the Ice Whip being used to find power-ups across the map, doing Metroid-style freezing and jumping on flying enemies. And once you find one of the combinations that just gives you a flat attack increase, you'll probably just stick with using that and stop caring about filling out the deck. As you unlock new areas to go to, you will often find that enemies have a large power increase over the last area, meaning you will have to do some grinding to get through this game. Unlike other Castlevanias, there is no merchant to be found, so any armor must be found dropped off enemies, as well as any use items like potions or antidotes. So, there again, grinding will be necessary for any advantage your character can get. The standard enemies can be a little spongy at times, needing lots of punishment to go down. The boss fights are all well done, with only one of them becoming frustrating, that being a boss fight with a pair of twin dragons. The story of this game is a little different from your average Castlevania, as there is no Belmont, and there is no vampire killer whip. Instead, the whip is called the Hunter Whip, and you play a character named Nathan Graves, who is connected to the Baldwin family, apparently, with the son of the Baldwin family being quite resentful that Nathan received the whip and not him. So, at the beginning of the game, you get a cutscene where it looks like you're gonna kill Dracula, or at least prevent his resurrection, and your master ends up getting kidnapped, and you and Hugh fall into a pit, and Hugh goes like, "Nah, I got this," even though he very much does not, and well, the game starts. This was a great, portable Metroidvania, and is still worth playing today. And for $8 on the Wii U eShop, it's an absolute steal. It is unfortunate that the Wii U eShop and the Game Boy Advance physical cartridge, are the only way to play currently. There are rumors of a re-release of this game coming, and hopefully that'll come true, because I think any Metroidvania fan should play this game. So absolutely recommend Castlevania Circle of the Moon. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends.